In this video, um, I'd like to share something that I've made 2 years ago. This was made back in 2022 when I was in 11th grade. Um, so I think I've mentioned about my plans of going to med school in the States. Um, I did make, I remember a few months ago, a video on how to pursue family medicine um, coming from the Philippines. So looking at several pre-med courses that I could take, optometry is actually one of them. So, being an optometrist, according to, well, before I start though, let me show you my sources. So, yeah, one of them is US News. This is US News is a very reliable um, site for information, especially regarding career stuff. So, for being an optometrist, you meet with patients, you perform different tests to determine common eyesight issues so that you can prescribe glasses or contacts, as in contact lenses. You test patients for eye diseases to prescribe medicines, and you perform vision therapy for other issues. In the States, this, as of 2022, ranks number 13 in the best healthcare jobs in the market. So, let's go to salary comparison. So for the Philippines, um, according to Glassdoor, if I remember correctly, as of 2024, the monthly salary is 50,000 pesos. Assuming that $1 is 50 pesos per year, the salary is $12,000. In the States, it's 118, roughly 118K. In Canada, it's 74,000. In Japan, it's a little higher compared to the States. It's 122, and it's also the same with Norway. It's just a little higher. So what's the education needed? Doctorate. Projected jobs 3,900. This data may not be relevant today because I could have made a video about this long ago. As soon as I finished this research, but I don't know. I guess I only took the opportunity to show it now. What courses should I take? Optometry requires heavy academic discipline, and usually you either take advanced placement or honors courses in high school. AP is advanced placement. It's usually compared with the IB curriculum. Um, both of them are rigorous. They're not your average senior high school uh, senior high school curriculum. They're definitely more advanced. So yeah. What extracurricular activities should I be a part of? So you could be a volunteer or an intern for an optometrist. So aside from the technical skills, it's best that you also learn from someone who is already um, a seasoned professional. So yeah, mentorship, maximize opportunities uh, that allow you to be mentored. So graduating from an undergraduate college takes 4 years. So what could you major in? So you can major in any discipline. Choice of courses, you have biology, human anatomy and physiology. This could be physical therapy, microbiology, chemistry, physics, biochem, psychology, math, English, and stat. Also, personally, I'd prefer that you stick with the STEM courses. But of course, it wouldn't be fair if you don't consider the fact that everyone is different. So um, everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. So basically, suit yourself according to what you think is best, so that you can land your place in optometry. Also, check individual schools for specific course requirements. Hang on. Okay. So, is there a standardized test that I must take? So, you take the optometry admission test. This is required for all optometry schools. It basically assesses academic aptitude and scientific understanding. So, yeah, this is extremely important. It can determine your likelihood of being accepted to optometry school. Okay, so do I need to graduate undergraduate college? Technically, you only have to finish 3 years of undergrad coursework, but um, you still would want to have a bachelor's degree, which is usually 4 years. I've heard that in Australia, their nursing course is just 3 years. In the Philippines, it's four, as well as in the States, it's usually four, but in Australia, it's just 3 years. Maybe because it's shorter, I guess the curriculum there is more compressed, so um, more time crunches, I guess. I think that's the implication, but I haven't really researched much on why it's just 3 years in Australia. But anyways, um, the minimum is just 3 years of undergraduate coursework. Most optometry schools prefer or require um, that you receive the undergraduate degree before entering optometry school. So obtain the bachelor's degree, and yeah, definitely you would want it. You need to volunteer or intern or work for an optometrist. Well, optometry schools need to know if you're actually serious about pursuing optometry before admission. So you spend significant time in an optometry setting. So yeah, it's all about mentorship. When should I apply for optometry school? Application process differs from school to school. Some start accepting applications in August. This is in the States, not in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. Because usually my research is based on plans of studying in the States, not in the Philippines. So, yeah. Well, for Filipino viewers, it could give an idea to what we're talking about. If you have plans of um, specializing or demonstrating your skills in the other country, that is the States. You apply to optometry school ASAP, and you start as soon as you graduate college, or you could wait 1 to 2 years, depending on your pacing. The process of applying to optometry school takes usually 1 full year, so that's one thing that you have to consider. So, what is optometry school like? Well, it lasts 4 years in total. Um, Graduation will grant you doctorate of optometry. Sorry. So in those 4 years, students would learn through classroom lectures and clinical experience. They also take a variety of courses to prepare for optometry. And the question is, am I a licensed optometrist after graduating from optometry school? Technically, after graduation, you have to pass all parts of the national boards in optometry. So this technical area also has a board exam. So yeah, in order to be legally licensed, to have a legal license, then you need to pass the board exam. And each state in the US might differ in requirements. Usually, some states require additional exams. So, better check on those specifications. So, what is residency? So, after obtaining an OD degree, OD it means Doctor of Optometry, optometrists can opt to be specialized in a subfield. So, to be a specialized optometrist, you enter a training program called residency. So, this is similar to med schools. Um, Something that I've said earlier uh, regarding how optometry can be a pre-med, um, recalling what we've discussed just a few minutes ago. Um, I don't think, well, technically it's not impossible to shift to med school right after this, but practically, you're already a doctor in optometry. So for some people, I guess it's already enough. But of course, everyone is different. So some might think that it's better to still move to med school, which isn't exactly a bad idea either, because optometry is still technically health science. So aside from the eyes, well, you'd know more about other parts of the body. And I'm not sure. This is not backed up by research, but um, as far as I know, once you have something that makes you an optometrist, let's say a degree, um, or better, you have a license already. I'm not sure, but I think you can pursue ophthalmology. So that's one specialty in medicine. Um, it pays well, definitely, especially in the States. Well, you just don't in optometry, you don't do any major surgery, but in ophthalmology, you'd know a lot more about the eye. Um, you know how to perform surgeries such as cataract surgeries, among others. So, anyways, let's go to residencies. So we have primary eye care, family practice, vision therapy and rehabilitation, cornea and contact lenses, pediatric optometry, geriatric, refractive and ocular surgery. Um, Also, definitely, this is a more common surgery. Ophthalmologists specialize in the major ones, uh, more complicated ones. So, yeah. Low vision rehabilitation, ocular disease, community health optometry, as well as brain injury vision rehabilitation. One thing I know about the brain is, well, let's say this is your head, right? Um, so this is your brain. The back part of your brain, um, I'm not sure what it's specifically called technically, but it's the one that has something to do with your eyes, with your vision. So sorry, if you injure this part of your head, well, there's a good chance that your vision could be affected. Just my, just wanted to share something that I know about uh, the brain and vision. So yeah, that's it for this video. These are my sources again. Thanks for watching.